everyone, it's Tammy and it's Saturday. I had a request from Jody to do a gray and taupe look for the eyes, so I'm going to attempt to do that. I'm going to use the YBF, the light gray here. Sorry you guys, I got the sun. This one for the crease, and I'm going to use from the NYX Love in Paris palette, I'm going to use this gray here for the lid. Don't mind my fingernails. I took my acrylics off and they're a mess. And then I'll talk to you a little bit about the jewelry. So I'm just going to put that darker gray on the lid. I just have to watch because there's fallout with this. And I'm not going to do the outer corner very like dark with another shadow because it's daytime and it'll be too harsh. Okay, so I'm going to go in with that lighter taupey gray, I guess. I'll have to see if it's taupe or gray when this goes on. This is more of a light gray. Okay, I'm going to use the one on the bottom, which kind of looks like a taupe. It's hard to tell until you put them on. Yeah, that's better. There's a few addresses I need from a couple of you that ordered some jewelry, because I'll be sending it out on Monday. So I will tell you who I need the addresses from. Okay, and I'm just going to use the YBF. I'm just going to use the brow bone color here. It's matte. And I'm going to put a little on the inner corner. Just blend, blend, blend. Whoops. Okay. And then I'm going to run a kind of a copper color under the lash line and just smoke it out a little bit. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush like this because I want it to be a little bit smoky, not so precise. I'm just going to clean that up. I wanted to show you guys, I ordered this from the Makeup Geek site. Got some cowlicks going on. It's the rice powder that she sells online. And this stuff is really nice, you guys. It's a finishing powder. I got it in the darkest color they have. I'll try and get a swatch here for you. That's what it looks like. And it's very finely milled, and it doesn't leave a powder finish on your face. It's just a really nice soft powder, and it's a very nice look. And it wasn't expensive at all. So I got those, and then I got, I'll get my bill. I got the Strawberry Milk. This is the NYX Round Lipstick in Strawberry Milk. This one. And that's the color. It's very pretty. That's what I have on. And these are very buttery. They're not drying at all. And then I got the other one in Warm Beige. No, sorry. In Bit of Honey. Sorry. The blush that I got from her is this one here. And it is called Spellbound. And that's the color. And it's just a very nice mauve pink. It's not super pigmented, where, I mean, it's going to be too dark when you put it on. It's just right. And, yeah, and then I got that Warm Beige Rice Powder, this one here. And it is really nice. That's all I've been using since I got it in for finishing powder. Okay, close those up. Just curl the lashes, put the mascara on, and then we'll talk about jewelry. So what I will do at the end of each month, I'm going to make a video of the jewelry that was left over that I showed for that month. And then you can go through and see what was sold. I'm trying to learn how to edit where I can put on the video like a little annotation that says sold, but then I put it up and I stop it and it continues to say sold. So I don't know how to do that. I'll have to have someone show me how to do that, because it continues on. It stays on for like 3 minutes into the next piece of jewelry, which isn't sold. Colleen, I wanted to show you, where did I put it? This is the ring, I think, that you asked about. And it is, I believe, a size 7, because this finger here is a 7 for me, and it fits perfectly. There is a bar in here that makes the ring adjustable to some extent. So if you're still interested in that, I have it. And I'll show you a couple of more pieces that I found. Just do this quick. I'm using the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. I have to order some today. I keep forgetting. Paulette, I'm glad you liked your jewelry. I received your message today, and I hope your sisters like the necklaces and the earrings. I won't fuss too much with this. I think I'll just put a little bit of eyeliner on. It's just black, which I don't use often because it closes my eyes up, but I need something. Okay, so that's the gray and the taupe. It's probably not blended the best right now, but that's the looks. So I hope that helped, Jody. Okay. Yeah, so I told you I'll show the jewelry left at the end of the month. Now, that's another thing I want you to remember. If you want to know if a piece is authentic, I got to give you a piece that I can demonstrate. Hang on. It's my necklace bag over there. Can you hand me that? Okay. So, for instance, if you have a necklace, I wish I had a better piece to show you. Hang on. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Anyway, what you need to do is make sure that when you get a vintage piece, like I do show you the tag, okay? The tag is on there. But on some pieces, like the bigger, chunkier pieces, my nails hurt, it's written on the actual piece itself, because you want to be careful that this has not just been put on there, that it is actually the piece, and it should say on the piece itself, like the chunky necklaces, it'll say on that part here at the bottom, it'll be marked, and then you'll have a marking usually on the top. So just be sure that your piece is signed if it says it's signed. Like this one here only has the marking up here, but you know, someone who picks it that knows jewelry knows that this belongs to it because they know the style of the maker, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Oh, Carla, can you let me know if you want the Bakelite bracelet? I wasn't sure if you did or didn't, so I do have it put aside for you. And Marcy, I need your address. If any of you are going to be purchasing from me or have said that you wanted something, please either personal message me your email address or go on to my the Facebook site, which is nutbrownsteve@yahoo.ca. Actually, it's under Steve Nutbrown and Tammy Rivette. So you can go on there and you can add me as a friend, and then that way it's easier for us to communicate back and forth. It's better for me because I don't want to miss out on sometimes YouTube doesn't send my messages, and I miss them, so I can't get back to you. Okay, so that's that. Here is a piece that I had. This is, again, pieces that I had out of the trailer that I found. This is an old locket, and it has the flowers, yeah, the little flowers in it, and there is, you know, some age to it around here. You'll see there's some age, and I'll show you the inside. And then this is what the inside looks like, and there is some age. You'll see some discoloration on the gold plate. I have been learning a lot. I've been reading a lot about vintage jewelry, so I'm learning a lot more. One of the signs of, let's say, an older piece. Okay, so from 30 to 60 years old, it's considered vintage. From 60 to 100 years old, it's considered semi-antique. From 100 years old plus, it's considered antique. Now, a lot of times you can tell by the shepherd's hook whether it is a vintage piece. Okay, that's, even antique pieces have that hook. But that's something to look for, is to be sure that it has, and then of course the signatures on the inside. But make sure it's either something like that, a hook, or it's the spring-loaded one. You know which one I'm talking about, the little round circle, and it's spring-loaded. That one was also used when making vintage jewelry. But today, you will see the lobster clasp. Now, they did use the lobster clasp too in vintage jewelry, but it was a lot thinner. You can tell by looking at it, it was a lot thinner. The ones today are a lot thicker. So that's something else you have to consider when getting a vintage piece. Like this one today, Steve picked up for me. It's really, really pretty. It's got that amber-looking stone. It's just beautiful. But again, I'm learning about my stones and the feel of the jewelry, the look of the jewelry, whether it's, you know, vintage or not. I would say this is vintage. It does have the extender, but today they do have extenders too, but you kind of have to look at how this one was made, and then these pieces here. Because a lot of times if the jewelry broke, you know, like today, if I get a necklace or something and it's broken, I may, for myself, not for a customer, but I may change the hook so that I can wear it, and I would change it to a lobster clasp. So then that kind of messes people up if they do end up buying a piece from someone that the lobster clasp is on it, and you think, oh, it's not, you know, it's not real vintage, but it's just stuff you have to watch. That's that one. That one I'd like 15. So he picked that one up for me today. And then, yeah, I had that little locket. These I wanted to show you. These are glass beads. And this goes on forever. This, look at the beads. They're just beautiful, and you can tell again by the workmanship in here that that's definitely vintage. And it just goes on and on and on. And I think the colors of the stones are just beautiful. So you can double this, triple this, whatever you want. It's just beautiful. So this piece is a piece of mine. I'm just sharing it with you. It's nice to find treasures like that. They are beautiful. So you can make them, You know, you can bring them up a little bit if you want, triple them, whatever you want. Wear it long, like they did. They did in the old days. Anyway, that's what that one looks like. So yeah, I am learning a lot more. It takes a lot of time. There's a lot of things to look for when you're looking for antique and vintage jewelry, but it's fun. I enjoy it. And Marcy, I am looking for a wind-up watch for you, and I will find you one shortly. But anyways, guys, that's about it. I will probably talk to you tomorrow. I may go and see if there's any wind-up watches for Marcy at a place that I go to. So anyway, I'll let you know. We'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Love you.